Open book, the road never forgets. The open road. The sun had barely risen when Musa the blue cat tightened the ropes holding down sacks of onions in the back of his lorry. The engine coughed, then roared like a restless beast. He wiped sweat from his forehead with a rag. For 20 years, Musa the blue cat had been a lorry driver, traveling from Kano to Lagos, from Enugu to Maiduguri, hauling everything from yam to cement. People in his town knew him simply as barber driver. He had lines of weariness on his face, but his eyes still shone with quiet determination. His wife, Zainab, would pack him a flask of hot rice and beans, and his 3 children would wave as the lorry disappeared into the distance. For Musa, the road was more than just a way to earn a living. It was his companion, his teacher, and sometimes his enemy. The sacrifice. Life as a lorry driver was never easy. Long nights on narrow roads, breakdowns in the middle of nowhere, corrupt Blue Cat's officers demanding bribes, and the loneliness of being away from home for weeks. But Musa the blue cat bore it all with patience. He wanted his children to go to school, to become something more than he was. Whenever he returned home with money, he would kneel and thank God. He would say to his children, "Books will take you where wheels cannot, read hard. Don't be like me, always on the road. Be better." His first son, Sadiq, wanted to be an engineer. His daughter, Halima, dreamed of being a nurse. His youngest, Aisha, just wanted to sing and dance. Their laughter gave Musa strength to face the endless highway. The hard road. One night, driving through a lonely stretch near Lokoja, Musa's lorry broke down. Darkness swallowed the road, and the forest echoed with strange noises. Bandits often roamed the area, and Musa's heart beat fast. He knelt by the lorry, tightening bolts with trembling hands, whispering prayers under his breath. Hours passed, but finally, the engine roared back to life. Exhausted, he slumped against the wheel, tears in his eyes. It was in that moment of weakness that he remembered his father's words, "The road is long, Musa. But if you keep your eyes on the horizon, you will reach home." The kind stranger. During one of his trips to Lagos, Musa the blue cat stopped at a small roadside canteen to eat. There he met an old man, also a driver once, now retired. They shared a plate of amala and talked for hours. The old man said, "Driver's life is heavy, my son. But you are carrying more than goods. You are carrying the future of your children. Every trip you take, every coin you earn, is a seed. One day it will grow into something you never imagined." Musa carried those words in his heart like a secret prayer. The storm. Years passed, and Musa's children grew. Sadiq entered university, Halima started nursing school, and Aisha became a choir leader in church. But the road tested Musa one last time. On a rainy night, hauling bags of rice from the north, his lorry skidded on a muddy slope. The wheels spun, the vehicle swerved dangerously close to a ditch. Musa the blue cat fought with the steering, his heart pounding, rain blinding his eyes. By sheer will, he managed to steady the lorry and bring it to a stop. He sat in the driver's seat, trembling, whispering thanks to God. That night, he realized the road could have taken him, but grace spared him. The reward finally, after decades of driving, Musa retired his old lorry. It had served him well but was too weak for the highways now. On his last trip, his children surprised him at the city park. They held a banner, "Thank you, Baba." Sadiq, now an engineer, presented him with a small car, saying, "Baba, no more lorry. This car is for you to go to mosque, to the farm, to visit friends. You have carried us long enough. Now it is our turn." Halima hugged him, and Aisha sang a song she wrote about her father, the man whose wheels carried love, sacrifice, and hope. Musa's eyes filled with tears. He looked at his children, all grown, successful, happy. The road had been long, but it had brought him exactly where he wanted, home, with a family lifted higher than he ever dreamed. The horizon. Sometimes Musa sat outside his house in the evening, listening to the distant hum of passing lorries. He would smile softly, remembering the endless roads, the sleepless nights, the danger and the joy. He knew one thing: the road never forgets the steps of the driver, but it also never forgets his dreams. And in Musa's case, his dream had come true.